Being a freelancer means dealing with clients and people in general. So having a cold sale calls and conversation with strangers is a major part of being a photography business. And for most of us, having those cold sale calls is not exactly our cup of tea, especially if we're new in the business or we are trying to build one. The anxiety levels are up, you're confused about what to say and how to act, and usually your main goal is just to survive the call and hope you'll close the client after all. So in this video, I want to share with you the things I do before I start a sale call that help me to stay more calm and focused and help me to close more clients on the phone. So the first thing that I do is I make sure I take my calls in a quiet and interruption-free space. And for me, having a quiet environment is pretty much the most basic condition that must exist in order for me to have a good sale call. I never take sale calls on the go or while I drive, and I take all of my sale calls from my home office, and I do it that way because I want to be 100% concentrated on what the client has to say to me, and I don't want to miss any important information that will help me to close the client. Another thing that I do is that I make sure all of my monitors and screens are closed, not even a laptop, and I do this because I want to make sure I'm 100% present in the call and that I'm giving all of my attention to the client. The second thing I do is to prepare a notebook and a pen so I can write down the most important things that come up during the conversation. I never trust my memory only, and I'm pretty much aware of the fact that my mind is tending to travel to different places from time to time, and by writing down notes I make sure I don't miss or forget any important information. Alright, my third tip is using headphones. I personally love wireless headphones and I use them all the time, but if you don't have ones, regular headphones are totally fine. And by using headphones, two great things are happening. The first one is that you don't need to hold your phone with your hand near your ear, and you have two free hands to write down all the notes during the conversation. And the second thing is that you can express yourself better with your hands while you are talking on the phone. And here in the Middle East, we love to talk with our hands free. So I don't know about you and the culture where you live, but for me it's like very hard to not use my hands while I speak, and I just have to move my hands around while I talk in order to express myself much better. We're moving to tip number 4, which is switching our mindset from selling to helping. And I've talked about this in my previous video about how to be confident with clients. I'll link this video somewhere here. And I cannot express how much important is to switch your mindset from selling to helping in order to close more clients. So essentially what I do is, instead of treating clients as clients that I need to sell to, I'm treating those clients as friends that just called for help. And independent of how many clients I had this month or how much did I earn, I choose to focus only on the customer's benefit, even if it means telling the client that I'm not the best option for him. And I'm acting that way because I truly believe that helping people to make the right decision in their life, in their business, and treating people the right way will help me to get much more work in the future than any advertising or marketing campaign. And because I'm changing my mindset to genuinely help someone out, I'm becoming stress-free because I don't need to sell anything. And this is actually one of the most important things that helped me to succeed with clients, and I really recommend you to try it too. And we've got to the fifth and the last tip for today, and it is to record all of your calls. Now before you do it, you should check the legal aspect in your country, whether you can or you cannot record phone calls. For example, in Israel, which is where I live, the law allows you to record any phone call or conversation as long as you are part of it, and it does not allow you to record any third-party conversation. So the reason I record all of my phone calls is that it allows me to go over those recordings later and analyze them and see what things I said that maybe I shouldn't have, and it allows me to recover maybe important information that I've missed during the call, and essentially it helps me to improve my communication skills and help me to close more clients in the future. So before we wrap up this video, I want to add that I really recommend to take 5 to 7 minutes to relax and free your mind before you take your next sale call. Just sit and relax and free your mind from all of your worries and from all of the things that you did until that moment. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and find it helpful. If you want to learn more about the business of photography, consider subscribing to my channel, where I upload videos weekly just about that. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you want to, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!